All right, this video is going to demonstrate, quote unquote, riding from the ground. So if you have a horse, like Mia is still in training to get ready to be under saddle, and I personally prefer that they know how to do all the things on the ground that I need them to be able to do under saddle while I'm still on the ground, and have much less of a chance of getting injured. So one of the big things that we do when we ride that is very different from anything that we do on the ground is how we hold our reins. And horses often get very concerned when you're standing here. Can you move your head just a little bit? Thank you. When you're standing here and asking, because when you're riding, this is basically where you're going to be. And so your reins are going to be here. They're not, it's going to be two of them, and it's not going to be a normal lead rope. And they tend to get pretty concerned when you're standing here next to them, or eventually when you get on them, about what they are supposed to do with you here and not in the normal position that you would be in when you're walking, which is more in the middle of their neck or in front of them, depending on how you lead your horse. And so this is a very good exercise, and you want to practice doing it on both sides. So you don't want to just do this on the left. You want to make sure you do this on the right. And when you're asking them to move, I bring my energy up, direct it forward, walk. Good. And if she steps out a little bit, that's okay. Eventually, I'd like her to go straight. Good. Very good. And she's being very, very good. Good job about making sure, good girl, she doesn't step on me. So she's a little bit paying attention to that rather than going straight. And eventually we'll get to where, good, and walk. Good. Good. Very good. Energy up. Yep. And if she keeps trying to bring that head into me, I'll just open up my outside rein, which would right now going around to the left would be my right hand. Yep. Because I want her to be able to open up that outside shoulder just like I would. Yep. If I were riding around a circle. Good. Yep, walk on. And if I want to turn to the left, just like, yep, you got it. Yep, I need this open. Good. And walk forward. Good. Good. If I want her to turn to the left, just like I do if I was normally leading her, I'm going to open up the outside rein and ask her, good. Yep, keep going. You're okay. Nope. So she's trying to put me back in walking position, in my normal leading position, and I just tell her she's okay. Good. Because she's not, this is also new to her. This is not something I've done much with her. And so she, good girl, is not super comfortable with me, quote unquote, riding her, even from the ground. Her experience with riding before she came to me, thank you, was not super pleasant. In fact, it was really bad. And so she's still pretty uncomfortable with people that are in this saddle position. And walk. Energy forward. Yes. Forward. Yes. Good. 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 Excellent. So if I want to turn to the left, I open up that outside rein and I can lift the inside rein. Good. And if I want to turn to the right, I'm going to lift the inside rein and open, yep, my outside rein. Good. Good job. And that one's a little bit more complicated for her right now. Good girl. Because she's trying really hard and she knows she's not supposed to. Walk on. Walk on. Good. She's not supposed to bring that shoulder into me. And so when you're having one do this that is very aware of that, I give them a little bit of grace in how they're turning. And so if we're going to the right, sometimes it's easier to be on the right side. Good girl. So I'm going to switch sides so that she's able to open that outside shoulder and not feel like she's running into me, because if you're trying to turn to the right when you're riding from the ground, that can get kind of confusing for them when they're like this and they know that they're supposed to yield that shoulder that's next to you away. So if I want to turn to the right, open that outside. Yes, good job. And walk on. Yes, walk. And if we start to bring that nose in, just going to open up this outside rein. Ask her to move that way. Yep, you got it. You got it. Yep. Move on. And if we're really getting stuck, I can switch this right here. Nope. And ask her to walk forward. You got it. Good. Good. Very good. Excellent. Walk on. Nope. Walk on. Good. Good job. Good girl. So this is only the second time I've done this with her. So she's still a little bit. Walk on. Yep, you got it. Yes, good. Walk on. You got it. Nope. Walk on. Good. Good girl. Nope, you got it. I know it's very confusing. You got it. Yes. Good girl. Very good. And, ooh. I'm going to ask the head to come down. That we stop softly. Yes, thank you. Good job. Very good. So this is one I specifically practice with horses that I'm training under saddle, but actually can be fairly eye-opening doing it with even a horse that you normally ride. And it kind of shows you how comfortable they actually are with you in riding position. Because if you drop down on the ground, it really does show you how comfortable they are with you in this position here. And so if you have a horse that, even one that you've been riding for, walk forward, good, a while, but they seem a little squirrely under saddle sometimes, this is a good thing to check and see, are you actually comfortable? Good girl, much better. What a good girl. Are you actually comfortable with me in this position? Or is this something that you are actually not super comfortable about? And now we're doing much better. Good job. I'm gonna ask her to stop. And that was perfect. That was a beautiful stop. She saw something up there, raised her head a little bit, which is fine. But she stopped soft. Good girl. Very good. Thank you. I'm gonna switch. We're gonna go to the right one more time. Good. Good. Excellent. Good. We're going to be on the right one more time. And walk. Yes. Good. And walk. Yes. Good girl. So she kind of gets the feel of what it would be like if you were on her. The hand is kind of pushing down on the saddle where your behind would be. Your side is kind of bumping into her side where your leg would be. Yep. You got it. Yes. Good job. Good. Good job. Very good. Yes. Keep going. Yes. Good job. Very good. And once they get pretty good at this, and if you have enough stamina and energy, you can even ask them to do this at a trot. I'm not going to do that today because she's still figuring this out and she's doing great. And I'm going to ask her to stop. And that was a very nice stop. I'm just going to see if she can soften. Yes. Just a little bit, just like you would ask with the reins. Good job. But we're going to wait and not eat, which is what she wants to do at the moment. I'm just going to hold here for a second. I know I'm so rude. So rude. Excellent. Good job. Very good. Very good. Good girl. Good job. And I might have mentioned this before, but anytime you're doing training, make sure that you pause in whatever you're doing as they're doing what you're asking them to do, and make sure you give them some nice scratches wherever it is. Ooh, is that a spot right there? Yeah. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah. Oh, that's so nice. Make sure you give them scratches in between there so that they know that they're doing a great job. Yeah. And they're getting rewarded. Good job. For what you're asking them to do. You ready? Think about it. Yes, that was so good, Mia. Good girl.